Somewhere out there, right now, is a person making 10 times your salary. And tonight, they'll lie awake worrying about money the same way you will. Not a different, fancier worry, the same one. The same weight on the chest, the same quiet math at 2 a.m. That shouldn't be possible. 10 times the money should buy 10 times the calm. It doesn't, and nobody warns you why. So tonight, we're going to climb the entire income ladder together, level by level. 25,000 a year, 50, 100, 250, a million and beyond. And at every single level, I'll show you exactly what changes, what new problem quietly arrives, and the one thing that refuses to change no matter how high you get. And as we climb, pay attention to what the person on each level says when you ask them how much would be enough, because they all say the same thing. Every level, almost word for word, and at the top of the ladder, there's a study waiting that proves it. Let's start at the bottom rung, 25,000 a year, survival mode. At this level, money isn't a number, it's a countdown. Every month is a small heist you have to pull off again. Rent, food, transport, and whatever's left decides if this is a good month or a bad one. Here's what nobody above this level remembers. At 25K, there's no such thing as a small problem. A dead car battery isn't an inconvenience, it's a crisis. A toothache is a financial event. The American Central Bank runs a famous survey on this. Year after year, it finds that nearly 4 in 10 adults couldn't cover a $400 emergency with cash. $400. That's the tightrope this level lives on. And the cruelest part isn't the scarcity, it's the tax on your mind. You don't just lack money, you spend all day thinking about money, which leaves less brain for everything that might get you out. Ask this person how much would fix it, and they don't hesitate. 50. If I made 50, I'd be fine. Level 2, 50,000, and credit where it's due. Things genuinely change. This is the level where the floor appears. An emergency stops being an apocalypse. You buy the slightly better version of things without doing math in the aisle. For a few months, it feels exactly like they said it would. Then the level's secret problem arrives, and it arrives quietly. Your life resizes itself. The apartment upgrades, the subscriptions multiply, the delivery apps learn your name. Economists call it lifestyle creep. Your expenses grow to fit your income like water filling a container. And by month 6, 50K feels precisely as tight as 25 did. You're not imagining that, and something else happens. At this level, for the first time, you start looking sideways. At the bottom, you compared yourself to your bills. Now, you compare yourself to your co-workers, and as someone at your job just got promoted. How much would be enough? 100? 6 figures. That's when you've made it. Level 3, 100,000, the mythical number, the one that meant rich when you were a kid. So here's the strangest discovery on the whole ladder. Nobody feels it. Ask people earning 6 figures how it feels, and the most common answer is a confused laugh, because on paper they've made it and in their body nothing happened. Part of it is arithmetic. Taxes take their bite. The city that pays 100 also charges 100, and the lifestyle quietly resized again. But the bigger part is a discovery scientists made about how your brain actually reads money. In 2010, researchers in Britain analyzed thousands of households and found something remarkable. Your life satisfaction barely tracks your income at all. It tracks your income's rank, where you sit, compared to the people around you. And at 100K, here's the trap. You've changed rooms, your neighborhood upgraded, your circle upgraded, and in the new room, everyone earns what you earn, or more. You climbed 50 places on the ladder and somehow kept the exact same seat. There's also a new problem no one below this level would believe. The job that pays this much now owns more of you. Longer hours, heavier phone, vacations that aren't really vacations. You're earning more per year and keeping less of your own life per day. Enough? 250? At 250, you're actually free. Level 4, 250,000. Top 3% of earners, objectively, statistically, rich, and this is the level with the most embarrassing secret on the ladder because the people here can't complain to anyone, so I'll say it for them. There's a name in finance for this level, Henry, high earner, not rich yet, because here's what actually happened. The income built a life exactly its own size. The mortgage is a 250 mortgage. The cars, the school, the standard of everything all sized to the salary, which means this level runs on a treadmill with higher stakes. Stop earning for 6 months and the whole structure comes down. The paycheck got 5 times bigger and so did the machine it feeds. And a stranger kind of loneliness moves in. Your old friends assume your problems are fake now, and honestly saying, I make 250 and feel trapped out loud sounds insane. So nobody says it, they just feel it privately while everyone assumes they've won. How much would be enough? You already know. Double it. At 500, at $1 million, that's real security. Level 5, $1 million and up, wealth. This summit, time to collect the prize. In 2011, researchers at Boston College, one of the most revealing studies ever done on money. They surveyed the genuinely rich, households worth $25 million and more, and asked them in depth about their lives. The results were so uncomfortable, the study became famous. These were people with more money than they could spend, and most of them reported that they did not feel financially secure. When asked how much they would need to feel secure, the typical answer was about a quarter more than whatever they had. People with 25 million needed 30, people with 50 needed 60 something. The finish line moving at the top of the mountain, and the problems at this level are real, just unrecognizable from below. They stop trusting why people like them. They worry about what the money will do to their kids, and the fear of losing it grows with the pile, because now there's so much more to lose. A recent survey of millionaires found that only about 1 in 8 would even use the word wealthy to describe themselves. The people standing on the level you're climbing toward, looking up. So, you heard it right? The word, every level of the ladder, 25K, 50, 100, 250, 25 million, every single one gave a version of the same answer. Double, roughly double what I have now. A researcher at Harvard Business School proved this wasn't a coincidence. He surveyed thousands of people across the entire wealth spectrum, including millionaires, and asked how much money they'd need to be perfectly happy. The answers came back like an echo, 2 to 3 times whatever they currently had. The person at 50,000 and the person at 50 million gave the same multiple, which reveals what enough actually is. It was never a number. It's a formula. And the formula is current amount times 2. You can't reach it by definition, because reaching it updates the input. The ladder has no top floor. Every landing has a mirror where a window should be. Now the honest part, because this video isn't here to tell you money doesn't matter, climbing this ladder changes real things. The bottom levels carry genuine suffering. The $400 tightrope is real, and escaping it is the single biggest upgrade money will ever buy you. Every level after that raises your floor. Fewer catastrophes, more options, more ability to walk away from bad jobs, bad landlords, bad situations. Money buys down the misery. It buys up the freedom. What it never delivers at any level for almost anyone is the arrival, the feeling you're climbing for. That feeling isn't waiting on a higher rung because it isn't manufactured up there. It's manufactured in you, and the factory settings say double. So here's the question that actually matters, and it's not how do I climb faster? It's this: If every level you reach becomes the new bottom of your next comparison, if the person at every landing is looking up, saying the same word you're saying right now, then when exactly were you planning to feel it? The ladder is real. Climb it. The view genuinely improves and the ground genuinely softens. But climb it knowing what the people above you know and never say. There is no level where the feeling of enough is handed out. There are only people on every rung who eventually noticed the formula and quietly decided to stop letting it do the deciding. They are the only rich people on the ladder, and they exist at every level, including yours.